Welcome to the video lecture of Principle of Communication. My name is Chavi Gupta, Assistant Professor, RA College of Engineering and IT. We are discussing unit number 1, Analog Modulation. POC is covered in Faculty of Engineering, Branch IT, Semester 4. We are discussing analog modulation. Further, we will covering the introduction, signals, amplitude modulation and angle modulation. First, we will discuss introduction. Introduction. Communication basics. What is communication basics? Communication deal with the principle of transferring information from one place to another place. It involves transmission and reception and processing of information between these two locations. The source could be in continuous form as in the case of analog communication and as discrete signal as in the case of digital communication. Short distance transmission of information is called baseband transmission. For long distance transmission, information has to be impressed upon a high frequency component to be able to reach the reception end of communication. The high frequency component is termed as carrier and the entire process is called modulation. Need for modulation. To translate the frequency of a low pass signal to a high band so that the spectrum of the transmitted band pass signal match the band pass characteristics of the channel. For efficient transmission, it has been found that the antenna dimension has to be of the same order of magnitude as the wavelength of the signal being transmitted. Since C equal to F, for a typical low frequency signal of 2 kHz, the wavelength works out of to be 150 km. Even assuming the height of the antenna half the wavelength, the height works out to be 75 km, which is impracticable. To enable transmission of a signal from several message sources simultaneously through a single channel employing frequency division multiplexing. To improve noise and interference immunity in transmission over a noise channel by expanding the bandwidth of the transmitted signal. Frequency translation. What is frequency translation? The modulation process shifts the modulating frequency to a higher frequency, which in turn depends on the carrier frequency, thus producing upper and lower sideband. Hence, signals are up converted from low frequency to high frequency and down converted from high frequency to low frequency in the receiver. The process of converting a frequency or a band of frequency to another location in the frequency spectrum is called frequency translation. Types of modulation. Depending on whether the amplitude, frequency or phase of the carrier is varied in accordance with the modulation signal, we classify the modulation as first, amplitude modulation, frequency modulation and phase modulation. The method of converting information into pulse from the form and then transmitting it over a long distance is called pulse modulation. Transmitter. First, the message as it arrives may not be suitable for direct transmission. It may be voice signal, music, picture or data. The signals which are not of electrical nature have to be converted into electrical signal. This is the role of transmitter. Typical block diagram shown. First, crystal oscillator, buffer amplifier, voltage and power amplifier, modulator, and voltage and power amplifier, pre-amplifier, electrical signal, modulating source. This is the block diagram of transmitter. Receiver. A receiver is made to receive the electromagnetic signal which carries the information. It being tuned to receive the required information at a predetermined frequency. The output of the receiver is usually fed into a transducer which convert the information into understandable signal. RF amplifier using mixer and local oscillator. Intermediate frequency amplifier, demodulator, and output will be destination, that means audio voltage power amplifier. Next, multiplexing. What is multiplexing? When it is required to transmit more signals on the same channel, baseband transmission fails, as in the case of audio signal being broadcast from different stations on the same channel. To encounter this problem, entire frequency division multiplexing or time division multiplexing is employed. This method of transmitting several channels simultaneously is known as frequency division multiplexing. In time division multiplexing, several signals are transmitted over a time interval. Each signal is allotted a time slot and its get repeated cyclically. The only difference compared to FDM is that the signal are to be sampled before sending. Next topic, signals. Signals, any function that carry information. So how a parameter vary with another parameter. Will we deal with signals with time or frequency as an independent variable. There are the different types of signals. First, continuous and discrete signal, causal and non-causal signal, even and odd signal, deterministic and random signal, real and complex signal, energy and power type. First, discrete signal. Discrete signal, show the diagram 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuous signal, show in the pulse form, carrier signal. Causal signal, show in the pulse. Even and odd signal, show in the even number and odd. Spatial signal, sin ct equal to sin pi t upon pi t. Singham signal, sin t equal to minus of 1 and 1 vary to value of t. Impulse or delta signal, shown in the diagram. Next, classification of system. There are different types of system: discrete time and continuous time system, time invariant and time varying system, causal and non-causal system, instantaneous and dynamic system, stable and unstable system. First, Fourier series and transform. Fourier series. Any periodic or function of time xt having a fundamental period time and frequency 1 upon t can be represented as infinite series of sinusoidal waveform of a fundamental and its harmonic frequency. Second, if a function of is xt, its Fourier series is xt0 equal to a naught plus summation of n equal to 1 to infinite a n cos of 2 pi f n t plus summation of n equal to 1 infinite b n sin 2 pi f n t. We have a naught equal to 1 upon t minus t by t xt dt. An, what is the value of an? 2 upon t minus t by t xt cos of 2 pi n t upon t dt. Bn 2 upon t xt sin 2 pi n t dt. Fourier series, Fourier transform. To represent a periodic function, Fourier transform is used. Unlike Fourier series, this representation will be continuous in frequency domain. It is given by xf equal to minus infinity to infinity xt e to the power minus j 2 pi ft dt. Also, xt can be obtained from xf. Xt equal to minus infinite to infinite xf e to the power j 2 pi ft df. Laplace transform. It converts time domain signal into frequency domain, a plane called S. Plane having sigma as the real part and omega as the imaginary part. Laplace transform is given by the expression x omega equal to minus infinite to infinite xt e to the power minus st dt. That is x omega minus infinite to infinite xt to the power minus of sigma plus j omega t dt. The inverse Laplace transform x equal to 1 upon 2 pi j minus infinite to infinite xs e to the power st ds. Jet transform. Jet transform is a polar representation compared to rectangular representation in Laplace transform. It is a discrete time function. Jet transform of a function x is given by xx is equal to summation of xn jet to the power minus of n. Inverse jet transform is xn equal to 1 upon jet x jet. In jet transform, a term ROC is defined as region of convergence. Here the jet transform of a function has finite value. Thank you.